Good evening, one and all. Welcome to the third night in a row, third stream in a row. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. Hello to anybody who I haven't said hello to before on one of these. Welcome back to those people who've been on these before. General housekeeping. Be polite. Keep your comments positive where possible. We have a saying on here which is choose love, not fear. So if you have nothing to say which spreads love, please keep it to yourself or take it elsewhere to where it might be wanted. How am I doing? I'm doing really well, thank you. Feeling much better again than I was yesterday. The little thing is still with me, of course, but I'm getting better each day, which is great, thank you. Am I feeling better? Yes, I am feeling better. You know what it's like when you have a head cold? So it's like stages, isn't it? So it's at the stage where it's like, moving out of the body, which is good. So yeah, excited about that. So, how is everybody doing? Oh, yes, and the important announcement, of course. Tonight I will be joined by Julian Makarov from the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 game. He was due to join me at the start of this stream, but he is out on a mission. He is out on a mission to fetch something for his girlfriend. I'll let him tell you the full story, but he's out on a mission being a gentleman, if you can believe that, from Makarov. He's doing that at the moment, so he'll be with us shortly. So if anyone sees him pop up, do let me know if I miss it while I'm gabbing away. Try drink lemon with salt. Apparently I've been having honey and lemon, thank you very much, and I'm on plenty of water. Yeah, good, thanks. Coconut water, yeah. I wanted coconut water, Simon. He said. Never thought it would get as big as it did. But it did. Okay. Let's start, shall we? Let's start. So this one is for Devon. And Devon wants me to write, "We get dirty so the world stays clean." With a heart and a price doodle. So Devon, there it is there. There it is for you. You'll notice that I went out today and I purchased brand new gold Sharpies, and I'm very excited about it because I'm a bit sad like that. I get excited by quality pens. Just put that out there. So I'm going to sign it for you now. It makes a big difference. Look at how nicely it writes. Look at the way it goes on the print. It's so nice. And there's a little price. Devon, that is done for you. And off. The next one is for Callie. And Callie says, "Please draw price, smoking a cigar and a heart for my best friend Callie." From Amy. And I've got something to say to you, Callie. Amy wants you to know that your obsession is unhealthy. Do with that what you will. So Callie, I'm going to sign this for you here. There you go. Signed. Grumpy face. Okay. There we go. Clicked on. Next one is to Jonah. And my name is Jonah. I'm carrying the wheel. There you go. Jonah wants me to know, just let him know that things will get better. So I put that there, Jonah. I put things will get better. They will. You have to know in here and believe that they will. And then they will. Know it, trust it, do it. To Jonah, things will get better, and I'm going to sign it for you down here, my friend. Walk forward. No fear, only love. There you go. There is that one. Done. Next one, I'm going to move through these so we can get through a few before Julian comes on. We can start doing some talking. So the next one is to Lexi, and to Lexi. Hi Barry, could you include a quote you love and doodle a price with a quote you love? Yes, I can. So to Lexi, I've done choose love, not fear. A little drawing of price, and I will sign it for you down here with my lovely new gold Sharpie, which just goes like a dream. There you go. Done. Okay, next one is for Dana. Dana wanted me to put I'm proud of you and some small drawing that you choose. So Dana, it says I am proud of you, which I am there, and I've drawn some kind of cool looking cat, either pointing in a hey way or firing a weapon. Can't tell which one it is, but Dana, I'm going to sign that for you there. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, next up is Ruby. Now Ruby has paid the big bucks. Ruby has gone all out for the print. As you can see, I'm wearing a towel. It's all fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. So Ruby says, what does Ruby say? Ruby says, you just had to get it, write absolutely anything you want. I'm here for it, and yes, you are, Ruby. So I'm going to write on there, Ruby. I'm going to write to Ruby. I'm going to write choose love, not fear, and I'll sign it down here. To Ruby, choose love, not fear, and I have signed it right there, as not to cover too much of the picture that you've paid good money for. So yes, Ruby, thank you very much. Your support is very much appreciated, and big shout out to a younger version of myself that worked fucking hard for that shoot. Yay, well done, son, well done. I eat more now. Oh, do I? God, I enjoy my food. Okay, next one is for Emmeline, one of my favourite songs by Ben Folds. Emmeline, she's walking time, she's not afraid, that's all you can say, but if I had enough, I'd tell myself, la, la, la. Emmeline by Ben Folds. Emmeline, if you don't know that song yourself, please check it out. There mustn't be many songs with your name in, I would imagine. So, excuse me. See, it's moving through the body. It's become. It was a blowing the nose last night, and now it's a coughing of the thing. So, how exciting! Emmeline, could you write Merry Christmas, Emmeline? I have. So, Emmeline, Merry Christmas, Emmeline, and I will sign it down here for you. There you go. Okay, thank you, Emmeline. Next one is for, 1 second, I've just dropped that print on the floor, and that can't do. 1 second. There we go. Okay. I'm back. Okay, to Amy Lusk. Amy Lusk, maybe a doodle or a quote as well, if you like. So I've done a quote for you, Amy. I've done my favourite quote, which I'm trying to get out there, which is to Amy Lusk, choose love, not fear. And I will sign it for you down here. There you go, Amy. All signed and ready to go. Okay, next one is to Mackenzie Brooks, and they just wanted me to sign it, which I'm going to do. So, Mackenzie, there you go, signed for you. Okay, next one is for Jason Peck. Jason Peck. Pack, probably. Jason Pack. So, also, this is an early Christmas present to my best friend. She will absolutely lose it if you wink at her. So, done. There you go, G son, and I will sign it down here. Happy Christmas. There you go. Next one is to Leanne. And Leanne says, please do a little price face with a cigar doodle and a heart, please. Love your work, thanks so much. From Scotland, I can see. So, Leanne, there is your name, and there is a little price doodle. He is indeed smoking a cigar, and there's a heart by him. So, I'm going to sign that for you there. There we are. Okay, there we are. Favorite flower? Ooh, the lotus. Okay. Who's saying what? Who's saying what? What's happening? I really appreciate you guys hanging out again. I mean, three streams on the bounce, that's a lot to hang with someone, signing and talking as he does so. Next one is for Harumi. Can you please draw a little Captain Price with his coconut water? Thank you. So, Harumi, there is Captain Price with his coconut water drawn. So, I will sign that for you there. There we go. Signed, done. Someone saying, what's your favourite line out of COD? I've got loads of different ones, really. I guess I do like Bravo 6 Going Dark just because it's so iconic, and that first video was amazing. And I was actually asked to make my first recording of that was like just in like a closet in my house in LA. And they just said, oh, can you just record these lines for us? We're just putting together a little trailer-y thing. So I recorded it like into my phone, and then they put it up. So that was my first experience with that now. Favourite video game besides COD? I love and played for a big portion of my life the game Football Manager. I'm big time into it. They quite lovely send me the game now because I talked about it so often in interviews, and it's just incredible. But I don't have as much time to play it these days, but still love it. Football Manager for me is a great game. Okay, how's Kate doing? She's great. She's great. She is wonderful as ever. Okay. Anyone asking anything? Okay. Oh, Harumi has popped up again. Here we go. We've done Harumi just a second ago and snuck in with a second one. Harumi. Harumi would like me to say, welcome to Task Force 141, Pookie. Which I've done. And I've also written it on there for you. There you go. And I shall sign it down here with my glorious pen. There you go, done and done and done. There we go. Next one is for Emery. Emery says, you're a lovely man to put up with my harassment. I believe this was someone who was asking me for prints of a certain character, which I didn't have any of. Give me your best legal advice as an autograph. Bluff City Law deserve better. My best legal advice to you, Emery, is don't get caught. There you go. There you go, there's the answer to that, and I will sign it over here. There you go, signed for you. There we go. There you go. Nice to see Jake Riley there, making an appearance of Bluff City Law fame, which we obviously famously shot in Memphis, Tennessee. Spent 8 months filming the series there, or 6 months, 6 to 8 months. Living in Memphis, working in Memphis. Wonderful city, wonderful people. Had a great time out there. So anybody who's from Memphis and here, thank you for your hospitality while I spent time in your wonderful city. Okay, next one to Jay. Draw a kitty on it. Draw a kitty on it. Recommended by my partner. Thanks. So to Jay, there's your kitty there. Look at that, just sat there. There to Jay, and then I'm going to sign it for you here. There you go. Bang. Done. Done, done, done. Okay. Next one is for Hadassah. Now, Hadassah, I said, can you please draw yourself along with a quote of your choice? Now, when you say draw yourself, I assume you mean Price, not just me in this chair. So I've put choose love, not fear, and I've drawn you a little John there. One of my favourites, actually, that version of my little Pricey. I like the shape of his face, came out quite well. Maybe I'll start doing it like that, like a little badge. Got a strong chin, strong jawline on there. Okay, so there you go, that's that for you. Perfect, thank you very much, Hadassah. Next one is for Cadence, and Cadence wants me to write Merry Christmas Cadence, so I've written Merry Christmas Cadence, and I've done a little tree, and I'm going to sign it down there for you. There you go. And Merry Christmas indeed to you. Next one, make it out to Nix. No real special instructions, but I'd love you to have a little doodle of Price if possible. Of course it's possible. So Nix, there you go. There's your little doodle, and I will sign it for you here. There we go. There we go. Okay, Nix, thank you very much. That one is off to you as well. Next one to Shay. Now Shay said, just wants to say I'm a big fan. Thanks for doing this. Can you please draw some little hearts and stars if I can? Shay, there you go. Hearts and stars. Looks like he's got one of those general things. Nick General Shepherd's stars and bars. Okay, there we go. There you go. Okay. Yes, someone has told me that my prices are getting better. I would have to agree. I would have to agree that they are. See, practice just makes perfect. Favourite Joe Graves line has to be, we get in, we get out, we ask for forgiveness later. Or, my balls are too hot, I think he said at one point as well, because he had hot balls. Have you been to Belfast? Indeed, I have. I did a play in Belfast in, again, probably around 2006, something like that, 2006, 5-6. Had a good few nights out. A wonderful pub, I remember a little pub, you'll know which one it is. Probably the one that all the tourists go into, to be honest. And it has the little booths in the front, you know, the little doorways, little private like booths straight across from the bar as you go in, and it's across from the theatre. So you'll know exactly what pub I'm talking about, won't you? Famously saw Eddie Guerrero, the WWF, the late Eddie Guerrero. He walked in, we were having a drink in that bar, and he walked into that bar. And I think the WWE was doing a show in town, and he was there. So yeah, Belfast is not that bad at all. I just saw that it might have linked to my my AirPods. Everyone can still hear me, right? It hasn't like disappeared into my AirPods. No? Okay. I think people can still hear me, yeah. Okay. To Haya, or Haya, says, hope you're okay. Can you write something for me and a small Task Force 141 doodles? Yeah. Been having a really tough time. Well, I hope you are on the way out of that into a new experience, because that is what life is, really, isn't it? Just a series of experiences that we get to walk through. So hopefully you've experienced something which was unpleasant and you're now about to experience something that is pleasant. I wish that for you. So, to Haya, choose love, not fear. And I've drawn Task Force 141, all holding hands. You see there we've got Price, we've got Soap, we've got Ghost, and we have Gas. All four there. Okie doke. And I'm going to sign that for you because that's why you're here. So, Haya, there you go, signed by me. There you go. Okay. Hey from Northern Ireland. See, I tried. I did play a Northern Irish gangster recently on a show for ABC in America called The Company You Keep last year. And so I did just go out with a Northern Irish accent. So if anyone from Northern Ireland actually heard that, I'd be interested to see what marks out of 10 you would give me. I did try. I worked very hard. But it's a notoriously difficult accent, even for a Scouser that's got little bits, or no, it's not close to Northern Irish, but you know what I mean? It's got like bits of it, but it's still a difficult accent to do. Next one. To Maddie. Now, Maddie says that they're broke now, but super happy. Says, I'm 15 and saved my money up for this, so please may I get a doodle of Price? You absolutely can do, I'll do that. I also bought Katie's book, which is great, so I'm going to sign that for you. So I've got thanks for the support. To Maddie, thanks for the support, it's appreciated. I know obviously you spent money on this and it's very appreciated. And so Katie was very appreciative as well, so she wrote on the back, enjoy the book, Maddie, and remember that your angels always have your back. So she has sent that to you as well. So that's signed by Katie and me. Katie on the back, myself on the front. I'm going to sign that for you there, Maddie. And I'm going to draw you a little John here. Here he goes. There's his little face. There's a little prize for you as well, Maddie. So hopefully money well spent. There you go. Thank you, Maddie. Next one is to Luna. Luna wants Bravo 6 going dark, and a little doodle. So Luna, Bravo 6 going dark, and a little doodle. There. Okay, there we go. Signed for you, Luna. Thank you very much. Signed over. Any signage of Julian yet? Has he popped on? Have we seen him? No? He's not in the chat yet? You let me know. You guys let me know when you see him, alright? And we'll bring him in. Yeah, someone said a whole stream of the Northern Irish accent is not going to be good. It was hard enough to do the bloody lines that I was given. Yeah, it was tough. Are there any future projects like upcoming series or movie? Yes. I have a really cool series coming out in the UK called Passenger, which is going to be on ITV-X. It's on BritBox, I think, in the United States, and different stations all around Europe and stuff like that. But it's a really interesting, dark says it's billed as a dark comedy. It's a very unnatural piece. I'm heavily tattooed. My whole neck is tattooed. My hands are tattooed. My whole chest and arms. He's quite a dark character. So yeah, I can't wait for you guys to take a look at that once the trailer drops. I'm excited for that one to come out. Actually, I believe it's it's 2024. That I know. And yes, some of the very exciting stuff coming out that I am contractually obliged to not speak about yet. But people are going to lose their shit on a couple of them, I think. But it's very exciting. It's very exciting, and when I can share them with you, believe me, I will. Was there ever a movie or series that creeped you out? Blair Witch Project, when it first came out, I think I saw it in the cinema maybe 3 or 4 times. Because when that first came out, we got to remember with Blair Witch was like nothing had been viewed like that before. We're so used to quick edits and personal footage on phones now that's like second nature. Like we're just used to it. Our eyes are used to it. But there'd never been a movie kind of made like that with found footage before, so it was completely new. The internet was new, and so it was like there was a website linked to these people who'd gone missing, and it was like it seemed very real, and it was pretty troublesome. It stuck with you. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Blair Witch the first time round creeped the shit out of me. The second one wasn't very good. No offense to anyone who's in it. It was a big break, I'm sure. Anyway, next one is to Insidious. I've never seen Insidious. I've never seen it. I've seen tons and tons of clips of little things like that. But you still in contact with the 6 members? Yes, indeed I am. I actually woke up to a stream of messages today because it is Donny Boaz, who played Buckley in the show. It's his birthday. So a lot of people saying happy birthday to Donny, and I wished him happy birthday myself. So just today, me and the boys from 6 conversed on our text thread. So Bella, could you sign what your favourite saying is from Price? Well, as I said before, there's tons and tons and tons, but to Bella, these things take violence and timing. I can do both. There you go. So I've done that for you, and I'm going to sign it down here. Someone said, do I have a favourite horror film? 1 second. Yeah, it's called I Got the Flu in Time for Christmas. That's what it's called. No, but seriously, I'm not a huge horror watcher, to be honest. It's not really when I have something to chill out and sit down and watch, I don't tend to want to put that kind of energy into my day. I tend to want to be quite relaxed, so I don't really watch them, but I enjoy them. I don't get scared particularly easily, so I can I've got a high threshold, but it's not really my thing. If I played Resident Evil, I think I did, but it would have been a very old version, perhaps even the very first one. Ages ago, I think. Do you have a favourite Christmas movie? Home Alone. I know it's predictable, I know a lot of people say it, but I think it is a classic. When is Julian joining? I don't know. When he does, it's going to be great, isn't it? It'll be a surprise. Have I watched The Walking Dead? Yeah, I've watched bits of it. How can you not watch the Walking Dead? I think I've tried to watch series 1, and I've probably watched maybe 4 or 5. Pardon me. I was in negotiations once to perhaps do The Walking Dead on maybe 2 occasions. Didn't quite align for a number of reasons, both on my side and their side. must be said. But yeah, it's a great series for sure. Okay, I'll say it. I auditioned for Negan back in the day as well. Now the guy, Negan, the guy who plays him is incredible, and he just smashed it out the park. So it makes complete sense why that worked out for him. But yeah, I did audition for that, and I went in the gear with a leather jacket, and didn't take the baseball bat in, obviously. But yeah, that would have been fun, huh? That would have been an interesting one. Yeah, I was a bit young, actually, thinking about it. At the time, it was probably 2016, 17. So I would have been probably a bit young. But yeah, interesting one, eh? Sometimes you don't know who goes for what, right? So it's I quite like finding things like that out. So it's nice to share things like that, I think. Especially when the actor who got it is so fucking good. So you'd like, it's fine. To Bella. There you go. Done. Okay. Next one is for Jade. Sorry, I'm just reading some lovely stuff there. Oh yeah, there's people like film actors. Loads of stuff that actors go for that you don't know how close things come sometimes. To Jade, choose love, not fear. Oh, someone has made a big amount of effort there. I've got to go back. Can I say, hi, Harvin? Hi, Harvin. I'm not going to do all of them because you've written it about 15 times. But you know what I'm saying. Okay, so to Jade, I'm signing this for you now. There you go. What am I drinking? I'm drinking water. I finished the water, and now I have apple ties. Apple tizer, which is sparkling apple juice. Yeah, it's basically just carbonated sugar. Let's not try and make it something it isn't. Okay. So next one is to Mook. Hi Barry, I'm from Thailand, and I love your performance in Modern Warfare. Please write, we get dirty and the world stays clean. That's the mission. So I've done that for you. We get dirty and the world stays clean. Done it. Okay. And I will sign it for you here. There you go, Mook. For you. All done. Okay. Next. I've ever played Red Dead Redemption. Yes, I have. I played the first one, and I think, and then I think I. Has there been a second one? Was there a second one? I think I played some of the second one. Yeah, I think I did. When did I start acting? From birth, darling. Professionally, I had my first professional job in 1999. So I've been doing it since then. But I've been in like plays, school plays and productions and performances before that. But that was the first time somebody actually paid me to do something. How do you feel when I got cast? When I got the role of Price? It was amazing. I went for dinner at Duke's restaurant in Malibu. I remember because I had to take the phone call, so I went outside and I was sat on the statue. There's a big statue of Duke, the Hawaiian surfer, and I was sat looking up at him, and my manager at the time called me and said, yeah, it's going your way. It was very exciting indeed. So, okay, here we go. Next one is to Ryan. Now Ryan just wants me to sign it And as anybody knows, I'm a big fan of that. So there you go, Ryan. Signed for you there, matey. Next one is for Jim. Now Jim has said, can you draw Captain Price holding a quokka with his hat on it? And give the quokka a name, please. A lot of requests here. Now, I've got to be honest, I got quite excited by how this quokka turned out. It might be the best drawing I've ever drawn on one of these streams. And I've even drawn him balancing on the gun. I mean, how's that? Guys, come on. I mean, I'm pretty, yeah, look at that, hey? I mean, and his name's Colin, just if anyone's interested. So, Jim, there you go, that's done for you. I'm going to sign it. Okay, there you go. Signed for you there, Jim. Okay. Yes, here we go. To Shannon Bourne. To Shannon Bourne. Could you write Bravo 6? Bravo 6. Going down. I will. I will do it for you right here, and I will sign it. There you go, Shannon. Okay, and yours is done as well. So, we are motoring through. These are the last two that I have prepped before I move on to, well, it's just going to take me a bit longer because I'm going to have to write them all. Ah, here we go, Julian. Julian has joined, it would appear. I just seen him pop up. So, I will do the add thing. Two. So while we wait for him to join, which could be any second, I will say Sarah Shapiro, favourite lyric from a song. It is there it is. There's the man himself. Great. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good, bud. How you doing?
I'm great. Did you complete your mission?
Mission was a success. Yeah.
Good.
I helped my girlfriend exfil from a certain location because she ran out of fuel and I had to go get a whole thing and like put the fuel in, and then yeah, we came home successfully, so that's good.
Great work, great work. I like it when a plan comes together, as you know. Well, welcome to the stream. People are very, very welcome to see your face as they've been looking at mine 3 days.
I know, I've been joining every time just to say hi, but I felt so ill on Monday. I'm sorry, everybody, for missing it. But yeah, finally we're here.
Yes, we are here. And so I should ask you, because obviously this is my third go round with this behemoth that is Call of Duty, but how has the experience been for you so far? I guess we'll get into the filming of it in a little bit, but like how, like once it drops and you see the size of it, like what's that been like for you? How have you experienced it?
Yeah, it's been cool and fun and overwhelming in a good way. I felt very proud of the work we did. Honestly, that was because it was a very fulfilling artistic endeavor, and kind of an easy job as far as like hours go and like how long we stay on set and all that, and we're very blessed to be doing it. But yeah, it just artistically it felt like a real collaboration, and working with you guys was awesome, and just seeing it together and like the digital me and all that stuff. It's really weird to see, but also really cool. And it's not my first time, but this time it's like another level. Like this game is so realistic, it's crazy. And I'm playing the campaign. I've almost finished it. I'm playing zombies. I'm playing Warzone now. I placed 8th yesterday, so I'm very proud of that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great work. My word. I think I've been in the top 10 maybe once in my entire.
we should.
Play that.
You don't play that much?
I don't play that often. And even when I go on, I don't, like, my name doesn't say that it's me, and I wouldn't tell anybody, you know what I mean?
No.
I just creep in there. Because I think I've mentioned to you before, it's like, price is so fucking good. And I'm like, I think I'll just leave it there.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
know.
I mean?
People will just. I did tell one person the other day I was playing with this Scottish guy who was playing a soap, and I was like, "By the way, I'm the real Makarov."
That's great. Just
And he
drop
just
that in.
goes,
Thank you.
"Oh yeah, that's funny," or something.
We're like, no, really.
And then we became friends. I don't think he believed me though.
I'm sure.
But
I'm sure you are. I'm just going to jump on because I was just saying Sarah Shapiro had asked for a print, so I was just in the middle of that, so I'm just going to get this done. So,
yeah.
Sarah, you wanted my favourite lyric from my Captain Price playlist, and it's from a song by Tom Waits. And the line is, I had a good home, but I left. Left. Which is, it's a fucking great tune. Hell Broke Loose by Tom Waits. So if you get a chance to listen to it, give it a listen. It's a belter.
I'm gonna check it out.
I'm gonna sign this for you here, and then there you go. That's that one done for you there. So I'll just knock that one off. So we've had these dual prints going around for a while. Quality pictures. And we've got a couple to sign, haven't we? So let's do the first one, shall we? Let me just get it up on my system because I'm completely.
Yeah. I'll take your lead on this one because I don't know. You're supposed to sign them now, and then it comes to me.
Sign them. I'm going to sign my side, and then I'm going to send them to you. You're going to sign your bit, and then they're going to go back to America, and then they're going to do what they do with it. So it's one of them. So the first one is for Katie. Katie says, can you add a little doodle if you have time? So on my side over here, I will sign it, and I will put a little mini price there, leaving plenty of space for you to do yours. There he is. Right, so there's that side of it. So I've done a little sign. There's the little price. And loads of room over there. So Katie, I'm just going to write your name on there so you've got that. I've gone right up on my face, but there you go.
Happy birthday,
Katie, that time, and then that's going to come to you shortly. So on my side, I'm going to say that's done, and then it'll be done. The other end. Next one here, I'll do one more for now, and then we'll come back to it. Let me pop that there. Next one is for Dan. Hi, Julian and Barry.
Hey, Dan.
I just want to say I really love your work as Makarov and as Price. Please write your words of encouragement for me, as each of them. Now I don't know if he means. I think that means in character.
Yeah, as the character, right?
As the character, it seems to be. So to Dan. To Dan. Okay. I'm gonna put this. Always forward.
Never bury your enemies alive, Dan.
Oh, there he goes. Look.
That's a solid advice, though, in life, no?
It's true. Yeah. Get it done. I put to Dan. Always forward. No fear. There you go. Which he doesn't say, but I think he should say. So, Dan, that's signed and is ringing its way to you. So, yeah. So you're getting over your bout of thing. I'm in day 3 of mine now, and it's kind of lingering in a really annoying way. So I can do things and I can, go out and about, but it's just a pain in the ass. But yeah.
How's it been since the game dropped? For you as a veteran of the game?
Yeah, this has been a big one. Lots of interaction. I think a lot of opinion on this one, more so than others as well. Which is great. Which is, I wouldn't want to be part of something that nobody cared about to write.
Yeah. Better than being indifferent, right?
Yeah, 100%. And, when you're in something so big, like a behemoth like this, people always look to bring it down
Yeah.
You know, for attention more
Yeah.
often than not.
It's funny because there has been some of that, but then you see the numbers and it's the most played campaign of all time for the Modern Warfare series. So then you
Oh
go,
yeah, 100%. I mean, this is the thing. It's like, you know, the Call of Duty's in its David Bowie stage. You know, it could do anything. It could do anything, and people will think will still turn up for it.
yeah,
It's pretty okay. Um,
yeah,
as much as something doesn't need reviews, I think Call of Duty is probably that. But the engagement, people just still care after this long of making the games is wonderful. Personally, I've had nothing but nice stuff coming to my socials and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Same.
Apart from when I upset a few people last week, but you know, hey, that's life. I like doing those kind of things though. It shows just
Yeah,
put the fire in people's belly. It's important.
yeah.
It's good to be the villain for a change. You know,
Yeah, you're going in that direction, eh?
seems
Your character.
well. I mean, I don't think he can ever be a villain. I would say he felt justified in his actions.
Yeah.
But he's definitely crossed a line that is beyond what I initially thought was possible for that character. So it'll be interesting to see how they write that particular train's journey and see.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's the best stuff as an actor, right? When your character does something that you don't expect them to do, and then you have to justify it through the acting and through the writing. It's exciting. It's exciting turf.
yeah, 100%. And for you, you know, for you with this character, you know, I've played a few in my time. I love playing a villain because obviously, you know, villains don't ever feel like they're a villain. You know, you never play it that way. You certainly didn't play it that way. You know, these are just, you know, like, you know, people with a psychopathic tendencies just tend to think that most people are idiots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
it's just, yeah, I've got nothing against you. I just think you're fucking stupid. You know, that's just how they function. And Makarov's a bit like that, right? It's just he functions so highly that like he's like an elite football player. Do you know what I mean? Like if you throw a pass and someone's not at the end of it, it's just how did you not see that? And then the difference between Price and Makarov is Price probably like corrects his position and throws in the ball, whereas Makarov probably just shoots him in the head.
Yeah. That's a good allegory.
Yeah, I think it's that. But what was your favourite part of the filming process and favourite stuff to work on?
I think when it was great to do all the Russian stuff with my team, but then when I got to play with you guys, it's so interesting because I always think the good guy and the bad guy get to be in the same room very rarely, usually in the beginning or in the end of the film, and only for a bit. So I'm glad we got to do that flashback mission.
Yeah, I agree. That came out really well as well.
Yeah, that's my favorite, I think, mission and both like the cinematics, especially in the helicopter.
Yeah, that was a great scene. That was lovely. And it came out so well.
Yeah, it did.
And that's the thing, it's like, you know, the fidelity of it now and the nuance and slight things you can put in, which they pick up on, was key. Because I just, you know, I didn't know when I made the first game, like how to pitch it particularly. I just kind of was a bit big, I think, at times when I watch it back. I'm like, I can see what I was trying to do, but I didn't know how much they would be in here.
Yeah.
But it's definitely got calmer as we go
What's funny about it, I feel like it's at the same time, it feels like doing a play and doing an extreme close-up at the same time.
100%. Yeah, that's a lovely way to put it, actually. You can feel the eyes on you, but you have the freedom of a wide, right? So you just, you know.
And also it's live. We only choose one take for everybody. That's what I didn't realize was going to happen.
Yeah, there's no finesse in the end of that speech.
Yeah, dude, I did that speech 58 times. It's crazy with that.
Yeah, it is. But there's a loveliness about that, you know, that we get to do, you know, and there really is.
It makes it alive. It makes it. We're all very focused. Exactly. I think what's common between acting and professional sport is that focus that you need to have while you're doing it. It's like this extreme presence that you have to have and awareness of everything, which is challenging sometimes to do for a long period of time, but certainly fulfilling once you get on the other end of it.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. You know, it's funny. I was just thinking last time I saw you in person, we were in LA, obviously, and we were shooting, and we went for some food after we'd filmed, and I just think it'd be hilarious now, like
somebody recorded it on the side.
Who knew the game now, and just see these two guys having a beer and a pizza, and just
yeah,
it's Makarov and Price. What's going on?
Next time they'll catch us in LA, they'll totally spot us and be.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I'll go next time. But, I say next time. Oh, he's clarifying the next one.
I mean, at some point, whenever in life, when we meet in LA, is what I meant.
Exactly. No, but I mean, let's put it this way: if they make another one, we're definitely both in it.
Yeah, I guess so. I hope so.
Something. If one of us or both of us are in the next game, something has gone dreadfully wrong. Between here and there.
Something went wrong. Somebody said too much on Twitter or something.
No, exactly. Well, there you go. I mean, each day is its own war. But I've got. I don't know if you have any signings, personal ones that you want to get done on this while you're here. Do you want to do that? Do you want to do any signings that you have?
I don't have them with me, and I'm supposed to be getting ready for a cocktail, but I'll do it after we're finished, obviously.
That's okay. I'm just gonna do one here, which is for Maya J. Maya, she's done. Please write "Stay Frosty, darling." I didn't see that. And sign it as both John Price and as you. Now,
Frosty, darling.
Yes, exactly. Stay frosty, darling. Come on. I'm just trying to find out where the heck that is, because I've done this, and I've done it before in practice, and I've written completely the wrong things on it.
You know what I did last time? I started signing, and then I realized 6 of the photos were the different photos. People didn't want me to sign those. And I was drawing, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I've done one here, and it's like I've written a message which makes no sense at all to this person's order. So I'm just going to grab another print, and I'm going to start again on this one. So here we go. So to Maya J, here we go again. So to Maya J, stay frosty, darling. There you go. So yeah, there you go. Doing that now.
See any cool questions come up?
Oh yeah,
guys, vote for your favorite questions so they come on top.
Can you see the questions?
Yeah.
Can you read them out while I'm doing this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Non li sto già traducendo. Sorry, which one?
That's okay. That's all right.
How long to the sign print? What's your favorite?
So Maya, there you go. Stay frosty, darling. There you go.
Barry, what's your favorite role you've played?
Ooh. Well, recently I did a play in my home city called Poison the Black Duck, where I played a guy called Yossi Hughes. I gotta say, it's probably my favourite role of anything. It was probably seen by the fewest at this point. Hopefully that'll change soon, but right now,
might it go to the West End?
Maybe so. There's discussions ongoing, but
okay,
it's definitely a role, a career highlight role for sure. And it's just as a native of Liverpool, it's such a piece about my city, and it means so much from my heart. So that, I guess, yeah. How about you?
Yeah. I think I have fun with a lot of them, but I think the most juicy thing has to be Another Mother's Son, where I had to play a Russian prisoner of war, a real person, historic person,
Wow.
There were still people who were alive who knew him. I met them in Jersey. It's about the Nazi occupation of Jersey. It's a true story. And every scene was an extreme kind of emotion on the spectrum of emotions. It was like either super scared or very sad or angry or aroused or in love or happy. So yeah, it was beautiful to be able to play a character who's Eastern European and not a villain for a change.
Yeah. But it does
Villains
happen.
are, huh? Yeah, it happens. I call them unicorn moments when you
Yeah,
get
there you
a
go.
character like that.
Well, that's, you know what, that's an interesting point you bring up, because I know I've seen Riz Ahmed say this, you know, in conversation quite a lot, that he's taken it upon himself for his culture and you know, to like force different types of roles. Do you know what I mean? Is that something that you feel across the board as well? Like more, less just like I'm a bad guy role. I mean, they're fun to do, but like, you know.
They're fun to do, but then again, I'd love to be in the mix for the good guy.
100%.
He doesn't have, you know, I can do an American accent, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe it doesn't matter that he's not American to be the good guy. Maybe it's okay for him to be Bulgarian and be the good guy.
Yeah,
that's the kind of thinking I want writers to have. I hope that, you know, and I think it's happening slowly but surely. But
well, you're right, because if like, you know, and this has been, you know, I'm lucky as a British guy, but like, it's been happening with Brits for ages. Like, you can just be like in American, you can just be a European guy. You can be a guy from London who happens to be a leader. Nobody like bats an eyelid about that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's exactly the same thing. It's like, you know, 3 hours to the fucking that way. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what's the difference?
Yeah,
so
yeah, exactly.
I agree. It's all.
Well, you guys still get a lot of the Spider-Man roles and all that. And
that's
the
true.
Batman.
And I'm not saying it shouldn't continue, but but it's happening.
Yeah.
But yes, let me see. What else have we got here? Let me see.
Yeah. I'm waiting for my next Jedi assignment.
Yes, of course. Okay.
How many do we have, you and I?
These signings, we have together another 5 of the joint prints, which is great. I'm going to leave it open, those ones for sure, and we'll do another one in the new year. So we'll just keep them, keep them going. Okay. Let me see. What have we got? Someone's saying, is Julian doing any signing? I bought an autograph off him, and I don't know if he'll sign it. I'm pretty sure he definitely will sign it.
Definitely will be signing it. I actually just spoke to the team at Streamily, and we discussed to add a new date, because I did my signing, and literally the same day you guys got another 50 after I did the signing.
It happens. Yeah,
it happens. So I have assigned. I'll probably do it next Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. I have to check my schedule, but I'll definitely announce it by tomorrow probably, so you guys will know. But because I didn't want to do it off camera, I wanted to do it live. So, and I felt really ill a few days, so I just haven't been around to put everything together. But yeah, definitely.
Love it. I'm going to just do this next one, which is for Teresa. Kadilkova. Am I butchering that, you reckon?
Maybe.
Cadilkova. How would you say it?
Say it again.
There it is. Read that.
Kadilkova.
There you go. See, said it's so much nicer than me. If I have any more trouble,
maybe it's Kadilkova. Or Kadilkova. I don't know where she's from, but she could be from a few countries.
Kadilkova. Okay.
Kadilkova, if you're in the messages, let us know how your name's pronounced.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I've asked that a couple of times. So Teresa, I have signed it here, and I've put choose love, choose more love. I have even gone deeper down that hole for you there and signed it for you. So that's another one. Let's see. Someone's saying, wait, is he actually Russian? No, I can confirm right now that he is not Russian.
Russian?
Russian. You're not Russian, are you?
Oh, Russian? No. No. Bulgarian.
Bulgarian, see? Not Russian at all.
Bulgaria.
Very convincing.
That's what a Russian spy would say, though. He'd be like,
exactly. I was going to say, probably is. Someone said it sounds like a Slavic name, that name. Yes, I think that's what we were on to. Um,
I didn't know what you were gonna do. Sorry, my girlfriend's getting ready for the ball for the party next to me.
oh, fantastic.
Yeah, she's gonna make a guest appearance and say hi in a second.
Oh, great. Fantastic. Good stuff. I'm looking for some questions here. Guys, if you got any questions, put them in the comments and I will ask them on here. Okay, when did you guys find out the characters of Price and Makarov would look similar, the exact same? And how did you feel? I don't think they look similar or the exact same, but I like that that's your take.
What, yours and mine?
Well, I think that's what she's leading to. When did you guys find out that the characters of Price and Makarov would look similar, the exact same, and how did you feel about it? Well, since birth, I've had this face, and I'm pretty sure that since birth, Julian's had that face.
Yeah.
But we're both, we have brown hair or darker hair, but I wouldn't say we look the same.
Yeah.
I'd say we're both handsome men, but apart
But maybe
from
it's a compliment, definitely. So we'll take it.
yeah, we'll take it. Yeah. We'll clearly be taking each other's roles.
Yeah, we'll be flipping them.
He's fine.
Dark.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta do a Makarov line.
a butcher, an Eastern European. Cards.
Here's one: Real Madrid or Barcelona?
Oh God. Well, because of Jude Bellingham currently, probably Real, but I've had so many bad days because of Real Madrid beating us in Champions League final. I've had to sit with Barca because we belittled them. But yeah, how about you?
I used to be a Barca fan, and then I became a Real Madrid fan, and then I stopped caring, and now I'd lean more towards Real Madrid, I would say.
Yeah, Bellingham's absolutely smashing it.
Yeah, he's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
And you and I have Liverpool Man United next week to watch.
Yes, we do. We do.
I'm very nervous.
Yeah. I think you should be. It's one of those that I don't know. I always feel like we should definitely win it. Which that's when I worry really. For years, like for my entire childhood and 20s, like United would turn up to Anfield and just find a way to win. They would just win. And they play five in midfield, and they wouldn't even. It was just about getting a result.
Do you remember that 3-2? Berbatov, Jared Berbatov.
No, I don't remember any of those games. But
I don't remember the 7-0. What do you mean?
I remember that one. Yeah, of course.
I don't remember that.
I remember that one. It's one of the greatest Premier League matches of all time. But I just feel, I don't know. It's one of those where when they turn up and they've got nothing, when they're not expected to get anything, could be a problem. Because when we got them last year was, I think there was a bit of arrogance expecting to get a result. And I don't think United are going to think that this time. I
think last time if we had won it, we would have been like challenging for the title, and Liverpool were doing not so well in the last 5 games at that point, and we were like, we're definitely going to beat them.
Yeah.
Since we did the first leg, and then
no.
And it was head to head, 0-0 for the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was tight. It was tight. So I think it'll be. I think it'll be the same again. It doesn't matter who's winning in the league. It always feels like my stomach always goes. So it'll be no different.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be good. When you come to the team at the top of the league, it's difficult, but we'll move. We'll move.
Yeah.
Someone said Man United on top. I must clarify again that Manchester United are not on top, nor Man City. There's only one team on top at the moment, and that is Liverpool.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It'll change over the course of the season, I'm sure, but right now you've got to enjoy it. Okay, here we go. How did you... Oh, no, it's going to get all soapy. How did you feel when you found out Soap was going to die? It's a difficult one. Yeah, I haven't really overly spoke about any of that stuff yet because, wow, that's brilliant.
All right, I'll go to this was a serious question, so I'll quit it.
No, but I genuinely haven't spoke about any of that because I know a lot of people are going to get this game for Christmas and over the holidays, and might not have. I don't imagine anyone on here would be to do with that, but I haven't posted anything or or mentioned it because I want people to discover that and find it out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, it's a great part of the story. It's very sad when anyone leaves a franchise or anything like that, but also, you know, it kind of immortalizes that character, and you know, you have to have these stakes, otherwise it's all too easy. So,
I think what a lot of people were like, kind of unhappy. People were sad, obviously, and heartbroken that that happened, and shocked, and they were like, "Oh, so we're not gonna catch Makarov?" I'm like, "Why would you want to? Like, it's nice to live in that place where you couldn't finish the mission. For once, this happened, and you lost something dear. So nobody's off the table going forward. If we are going forward, who knows? But if we are, nobody's off the table, and I think this game will age very well.
Agreed. I think they've tried stuff narratively that that hasn't been done before, and yeah, I agree with you. I think it's got the potential to be a classic. We just have to people get outside of it a little bit and have one game maybe away from Modern Warfare to kind of feel that.
And it's nice to not be able to do anything about it for a couple of, you know, some time. Like there's no resolution, and you have to live with it kind of for a year at least or something, or maybe more.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a good. I think
that's why games are amazing, because it's unlike movies. You actually get to be the main character, and then if they die, kind of a piece of you dies, and you're like, oh, I need revenge so much more than just waiting for the sequel of a movie.
Yeah, it's the way going forward that stories will be experienced. You know, that's what's so great about being a part of these games at this scale. You know,
it's crazy having your face on Times Square and the Sphere in Las Vegas. How was that? Amusing, eh?
Yeah, it's you know what, it's really, really crazy. It kind of, you know, like we Kate and I just went into a store the other day just around here, and there was, you know, video game kind of on the shelf when we went in and stuff like that, and you're buying something else, but it's like your face
is there.
It's kind of, you know, it's a strange moment, but this whole business is weird, isn't it? So you just kind of come with it, really.
I don't mind a big marketing budget. I'll tell you
that. Me too. They've got to spend it somewhere. Why not?
Yeah.
So we're saying, are you getting recognised on the streets often? You go first. I'll say I'm not, because if I have a bigger beard, yes, but I tend to get away with it because.
For me, so far, you know what's funny? I went to the launch party in Berlin, where it was mostly gamers and like famous gamers and all that. And oh, you gotta go? Come say hi. So she's ready.
Hi.
This is Barry. This is everybody else.
Nice.
Brian.
So yeah,
enjoy the party that you've got going to tonight.
Thank you.
Enjoy it without me, because I'm here.
Thank you.
Sorry for taking him off yet. She's probably just looking forward to coming, aren't you?
Yeah, but I went to I was telling you, the Berlin launch party, and nobody recognized me there for hours.
Wow.
Which is hilarious. It's meant to be the place where the theme was finding Makarov.
Oh, really?
It was hilarious. Eventually, some people came up to me and were really excited, but yeah. I think people are kind of maybe not afraid, but I mean, in Bulgaria, because from Shadow and Bone, I normally have more leaning towards more female audience and fans, but for Call of Duty, it's more male leaning, and so for the first time ever, I have guys coming up to me and saying, "Hey, I'm very excited. I'm very proud of this and that," and I'm like, "Oh, cool." And so some waiters at restaurants normally come up to me and say it.
Yeah, that's great. And one of the mad things about it is like it's worldwide as well. So no matter where you go, you know, someone will always be like, you know, when someone, because you know, actors are always asked, you know, whenever you tell someone you're an actor, they're like, "Oh, are you in anything?" I would know, you know, and he's gone. He's gone. Look, but okay, while he's gone, I will. He'll be back in a second, I'm sure. But I will just do a quick sign before that. So this is to Jay, which I think I did before. Did I? 1166. No, so to Jay. And I'm going to put All the World is Mad. A song by Thrice, if anyone's listened to that. It is a brilliant song. So to Jay, All the World is Mad. You wanted my favourite song lyric. Not only is it my favourite song lyric, but it's one of my favourite songs as well. Okay, so that one's done. Oh, there you go. How do I get back on? Here we go. He's just trying to get back in. I press that, and you should be back in a second. So I've just got. Oh, there you go.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
He's back. Someone said, what happened to him? He's right there. He's okay. He's elusive, this Makarov fella. He just could have done anything. Could have gone and planned some kind of secret attack.
Yeah, exactly.
We wouldn't know. And he'd smile at you just like this, so you wouldn't know. This is the problem. Charming. Okay, what have I got? Any other questions? Please ask away with your questions, and I'm just having a look on here to see if anybody's got anything.
Barry, can you say, Hola, soy John Price y me gusta el agua de coco?
If I could read it, yeah, probably. Oh, hang on, here's a good one about, hang on. Barry, what's your interpretation for Yoz's ending and Boys from the Black stuff? I was stunned and have a theory, but it'd be cool to know what you and the director intended. Well, as far as the interpretation for his children goes, if you've watched the original show from the 80s, he fights very hard to not have his children taken from him when his wife leaves him, and they're his last thing that allow him to cling to sanity. One thing that we did in the stage adaptation is that he has long since lost his children and subsequently his mind, and it's only revealed at the end of the play that those children have never been with him the entire time. So throughout the whole play, he's referring to them, they come with him, he talks to them, he has conversations. We assume that it's just like a part of the story that we're not seeing these children, but he is seeing them. They're just in his mind. But yeah, thank you for that. It's better to, if you see it, you'll understand it. Yeah. Is Makarov a cat person or a dog person?
Huh. It's interesting. I know you answered dog. I watched one of the previous ones. I think I said dog before because Makarov, above anything else, for him, loyalty is important. So it has to be a dog.
There you go. Very good. Some would say that Makarov himself is a fucking dog, but that's not for me to say. That's not for me to say. Someone said before here, Julian, is it possible in the future projects that they give you spiky hair?
Yeah, we could pull that off, I think.
We could do it. Look, he's got it there. We could do it.
Yeah.
I've done it for you.
I don't know if that's a little bit 2000s, but
yeah,
if we can get away with it now.
You can get away with it now. You can get away with anything. Okay, let's see. Here's me just scrolling through, looking for. Okay, Julian, what movie or TV series creeped you out? Barry's was the first Blair Witch Project. Thank you for recapping the audience there.
Oh, I was 17 when I watched The Omen.
Oh,
666 with the little kid who's the devil's son or something. Oh my God, it freaked me out so bad. And I think I used to watch a lot of horror films, and that's probably one of the last one I watched. Since then, I haven't, and I don't want to because I have a very vivid imagination, and I dream a lot every night, and I'll just dream awful things for days if I watch any horror films. So I try not to. Even though I produced a horror film, The Dare, you guys can check it out.
Yeah, my friend Richard is in that.
Oh, yeah. His
You
best
did some
friend.
awful things to him, didn't you, as a cop?
Yeah, Richard Short. Oh my God. Yes, of course. I forgot about that.
Yeah. He's playing. He's going to be playing Paul McCartney to my John Lennon on stage later this year.
No way.
So,
When?
yeah.
Soon?
Yeah. With less blood on him, hopefully.
Yeah.
But you still got it.
We really, yeah, went far with the blood on that one.
Yes, it seemed. It seemed.
We actually cut little holes in his hair with the machine
Yeah.
because the creature had been torturing him, so we randomly cut off his hair.
Wow.
He was cool with it, which is, you know.
I mean, I know him well, as you do yourself, and like he'll do anything for a role. Like once he's in, he's fully in. So I'm certain that he'd be like, oh yeah, whatever you need me to do, mate.
Yeah, he was so cool, man. He was
Yeah, he's
so
great
cool to work with.
He's great. I just want to say this one is for Coco. Coco, will be right. Merry Christmas, Chloe, and you broken, you broken. I might say a drawing of you as a Santa with a heart. Oh, I'm God, I haven't done a heart. So I've done Coco, Merry Christmas, Chloe with the signature, and then I've done the Santa Price with a cigar on and a little heart there as well. So
Yeah.
there you go, Coco.
You know what will be cool in the future if we get to a point, if we do more games where Price and Mac have to team up against somebody else against their will and just shit on each other while they do it verbally.
Yeah, I kind of get the feeling they'll want more scenes with us, so
Yeah.
we'll probably find a way to facilitate that in some way, I would think.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah, for sure.
I love it when I do that in movies.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, let's see. Someone had a dream that they were Makarov, and were you infecting their brain? Is what
Probably on purpose, yes.
Yes, there you go.
If I've liked your comment, I've probably infected your brain. That's how it works.
There you go. See. Okay. What in your life experience was most helpful to you becoming a voice actor / actor? So I guess interpret that however you like, mate.
My life experience. I think when I was a kid, I didn't really want to be one thing. I wanted to be a different thing every day. And in hindsight, I'm like, oh, I wanted to be an actor. I just wanted to play different things. So I guess that, and just my love for movies and TV and games actually as well. I remember one of the first things I used to do was playing StarCraft and just imitating all the voices. My life for ire. Yes. And some other stuff like that. It was really cool. And I was like, I wondered back then who was doing those voices. But there was no Google to check, but I was just trying to.
Yeah, you're just copying them.
Yeah. And then years later, I fell into this. Well, I actually decided I want to be an actor when I was 21, and I moved to London to pursue it, and I had no idea how to do it, and just trial and error.
Right.
And somebody actually said earlier, both of us, to say something motivational. And if I had to say something motivational now that relates to this is, and I was reading this in a book recently, that fail more. Like the people that fail the most are the most successful, because you try and that's how you learn that it's not going to work out. You got to find a different way. It doesn't mean that that's where you got to give up. No, on the contrary. So be brave and fail. That's what I would say.
That is a man after my own heart. The best work in this industry, well, in any art really, is the non-fear of failure. And the best actors I work with are just that. You just throw things, and if you end up looking silly, so what? Go again. You know what I mean? It don't matter. It's they're the actors that excite me when I see they're just going somewhere with it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Or I didn't think of it that way. I like that.
Yeah, and it could apply to anything. I think to entrepreneurs, to startups, to any job, any career path. I think you can yeah, just you know, why live for people's validation, since we're all going the same place, wherever that is, after 50, 60, 80 years, hopefully. And you look back and like, did you not try things because you would look silly for people that don't pay your bills, or that don't hug you before you go to sleep?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Perspective.
I fully agree with you there, mate. Fully agree. Life is indeed too short. Another one here for Ashton. Can I get an inspirational quote? I've done choose love, not fear. I've also given you stay frosty, which has become a price line that I've not actually said too often, but whenever I get the opportunity to do it.
You know, it's funny. I didn't know that Stay Frosty was big within the community, but then I actually ended my first live with Stay Frosty, you guys.
There you go. Yeah, nice.
Not
You
knowing.
locked it in now.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we can get Macaros to say it in the future.
Stay Frosty.
Like he's picked it up, yeah. No, you. That's my line. You stay frosty.
Oh man. Yeah, we're both sick as dogs.
Yeah, but we're here, you know, we're here, we're doing it fine. For the joy of these, you know, we wouldn't be able to, an in-person signing would be a problem right now, but this is okay.
Yeah.
This is
And be able to touch hands.
Yeah, exactly. I've just got one here for Kelly. Kelly just wants to say, love your work, keep up the great work, and could you also maybe put a heart next to your name? Yes, I can. I'm also going to do another one of our joint signings now. So there you go, Kelly, that is for you. Look at that beard. It's splendid, isn't it? Look at the light. Look at it. I mean, that's computer generated light. It's bloody lovely, that. It's a great shot. Okay, let's have a look at what's next. Let me go back to the top of my...
I loved your scene with Farah in the forest, by the way.
Yeah, that was fun. You know, good you bring that up, because they...
Were you really in the forest?
Do it.
Were you really in the forest?
Yeah, they took us out to the forest. But what they did for it, they put a load of weird shit all over the floor, you know, like a box here and chairs hanging down to like hit you on the head, so you have to duck under it. So you were kind of just using obstacles which something we hadn't done before in the other games, which just added something to it. You know, as actors, we've all done walk and talk scenes, you know, a bunch, but it was kind of fun to mix that up a little bit with, and it just throws you off. It just gets you out of any kind of rehearsed rhythm. Yeah, you into a natural place. So yeah, I was really pleased with how it came out, and obviously because the studio floor isn't that big, like you know, we had to do half of it walking that way, and then stop and then walk back the other way to make it one thing. But yeah, that was a nice scene. That I enjoyed that. Cool. Check the number on this. So this one is for Taylor. Taylor has purchased this. Says, I absolutely love you guys. This game has become my comfort. Thank you for everything. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for your purchase, for your support. It's very much appreciated. It would be pointless making this thing if you guys didn't play it. So appreciate it.
Are you in the UK right now?
I am, mate, yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, always this time of the year, just for Christmas and stuff, it's the best place to be. And
all the lights
like that. And, yeah.
I'm just thinking, because then when you send the prints over, maybe I'll get them by my next live, and you can jump on while I sign our.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's what I'll be doing with Sam as well. So I think that's how it'll line up. I think we'll go back and do it the other way. I think what's so annoying about it is I'm going to post it from here to the States. They're going to post it to you.
know. No, I think you're going to try and do it directly. I think.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise we're just wasting.
Well, wait, air miles. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah. So Taylor, that is one part of the two-part sign. So I will mark my end done, and push on to the next. So we've got another 4 of those to do. It looks like another one's jumped up while another couple have jumped on while we've been doing the stream. So if anybody does want to order while we're on the stream together now, I've just dropped my pen. You can still get those. Both stores are still open.
Mm.
So you
I
compare
think
them.
mine for some reason is closed, but yours is still open, which is the same. So yeah, go to
Oh yeah,
theirs.
yeah. Or maybe mine has now as well because it was the last day. I think on the last day of it, maybe it closes. So maybe they're both closed. Maybe I'm completely lying to you. So if you can't order them, that's what that is. So yeah, but we've got another one here for Courtney. And Courtney's got that one again, popular one. I prefer the other picture of Price just as, you know, that's just a personal preference. But as to Courtney, it was not too much to ask. Can I get little doodles from Julian and the cutting the heads off snakes quote from Barry? Yes, you can. So I'm going to put
You're cutting the heads off snakes.
Yes, there you go.
I'm a Price wannabe. I'm the substitute.
But it's good. You just gotta stick it in here somewhere. Just take whatever voice you've got and add eight cigars per hour and whiskey.
Goddamn.
There you go.
Cutting the heads off snakes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Okay. To cutting the heads off snakes. Here we go. To cutting the heads off of them snakes.
Yeah.
There you go. It's cutting the heads off snakes. I will sign it there for you, Courtney. There you go. Done and signed. And the rest of it will be on its way to you soon. One more of these joint ones, or will we have a look for? I'll get these because I know you're not 100%. So I'll blast through these, and if you need to go and accompany
Mirella.
Yeah, Mirella, at the do, then you won't be kept any longer. So let's get these last 3 done to get you to the ball, Cinderella.
Yeah, exactly.
Come
I don't
on,
want to lose my relationship over it.
Exactly. Yeah, no, you're finished. No, she looks so nice.
Work-life
so
balance.
much effort, and you're still in the t-shirt, which I know is not going down well.
She's checking out every 3 minutes on IG. She's like, he's still there.
He's still there. He's not gone. Well, if it
What's
makes
funny
you
is
happy, she probably hates me more. All the blame will be at me, so it's fine. So I'm going to get this done. This is to Jamie. Jaimie. Another quote, a doodle of your choice. So I'm going to put "Choose love, not fear." There we go, and I will sign it for you there. There you go, Jamie. 1/2 of the dual signing done. The next one is for Cass. Cass says, can you draw both characters in the middle with your favourite line and say in the game, please? Say it. Oh, your favourite line you say in the game. Okay. Well,
I always have a different one. Always a different one comes up to when I sign.
That's what I think too. So to Cass,
I have so many favorite ones.
I'm going to put. Oh yeah, I know what I'm going to put. Yeah, there we go.
Should we? I was going to say, we can do.
Go on. Which one?
Are you going to shoot me? And then you say,
I know.
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
I recommend you do.
Yeah.
That's a cool standoff. We actually did. I'm kind of almost sad that they didn't use one of those takes where you really go into my face with the gun.
Yeah, I know. It always throws you because we've got the thing here. So
yeah.
Where I want to get it, which is right down your throat.
Yeah.
So I've actually put "Wouldn't have done you any good," which is famously from the post-credit scene.
Yeah. That's a good scene.
Yeah, you know what? What Jeff did. Like cinematography on that scene is just unreal. Like the lighting on it, it's just a pure movie shot. You know what I mean? It's like, so well done. So to Cass, there you go, signed on one side. Oh, a little heart. Oh, you know what? I'll let you do the heart. The heart will go on the other side.
I do good hearts. I can't draw for shit, but hearts.
Well, you're gonna have to because I've left the drawing to you on that one, mate. And the last one, so you can get to the ball and save your relationship. Is Shelby. So Shelby, and you'll be happy to know Shelby just wants me to bloody sign it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to just sign it there.
I like those. These are very classic.
Exactly.
Signature.
I'm into it. If that's how I would get mine done. So there's mine sent for Shelby. You are free to go and dance the night away. And everyone, it's been great having Yelena on the.
Damn it! I have no excuse now not to go.
Exactly.
She's seen you release me on live, so I
No,
have
that's
to.
it. You're done. You're finished.
All right, thank you, everybody. Yeah, just let's see if we can do something next week. But we'll tell you guys, and we'll probably restart the shops if we can. If you want to get some more of these, and yeah, we'll have some fun. It's good to chat with you, man. I haven't seen you since before the release, so it's nice to do some FaceTime.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay well, and I'll catch you soon. All right.
Send my love to the fam.
I will. Likewise.
All right, buddy. Bye.
See you soon.
Bye.
Oh, isn't that great, everybody? Really nice to have him on here. He's a lovely fella, and yes, great stuff. We managed to get done there together. Lovely. So I'm going to crack on with a few more. We've got just under half an hour left, so I'm going to just push through and get as many done as we can. So this next one is for Ariana. To Ariana, and Ariana says, may I get a small bottle of Captain Price, please? And thank you. Yeah, you can. So there's the hat there, and there's the beard. There you go. Ariana, done for you right there, signed, all ready to go. So that'll be posted off to you. How's everyone doing? Thank you for staying with us. I know this is the third day in a row now, so you guys have been absolutely amazing. Hope you've enjoyed it this week. It's been great spending this time with you. I mean, you'd probably be glad of a break, wouldn't you? You know, I'll go back to being a little bit elusive, you know. But yeah, we got through another big chunk again tonight. Great work, everybody. Now, what is the next one? To Alex. Alex. There you go. There again. My comments have frozen. So I can't see anybody's message, but I can say to Darcy Styles _09, happy birthday, because that is what it's frozen on. So well in, Darcy. You got lucky with the old freezing Instagram comments there. Yeah, happy birthday to you, Darcy. So to Alex, can you draw the 141 with little propeller hats? Well, they're stickmen, so they're all just going to look like the same stickman, but I will of course do it for you. So I'm going to sign it there for you, Alex. That's signed, and then I'm going to draw you 4 little stickmen next to each other, which are the 141. 1 for 1 and 1 for all. As we know, they're holding hands because that's what the 141 do when they're not at work. And they've all got these little propeller hats on because it's a Saturday. The world is not at war. They've just been for ice cream. And yeah, they're just relaxing. So there's the 4. Oh, I know what. I've got to put the beard on. There's Price. Yeah, there's Price. There's Simon. And we'll make Gaz as a cat. Okay, you can kind of see those now. There you go. There's the 4 of them. There they are. There we go. Okay, Alex. Done for you there. Next one is for Stephanie. Stephanie, thank you. Lovely kind words that you're saying. Modern warfare gives me a great break from being an art teacher. Oh well, a lovely profession. Getting the art into children's lives is a wonderful job to have. So thank you for that. Teaching the next generation of artists, so important. One second. I don't want to have a blocked up nose while I do this next thing for you, so bear with me. Okay, okay. So, Stephanie. Let me write that down for you. Could you add a little price drawing with this print? Now I feel precious, Stephanie, because you've stated that you are an art teacher. So I'm going to sign it, and I'm going to give you my best little price, little pricey. Where's his hat? There's his hat there. We'll give him the best shaped face I can muster. Because you're an art teacher, and you'll, whether you want to or not, you'll inwardly criticise it, because that's your nature. So there we go. Oh, I'm quite pleased with this guy. I'm quite pleased with this. Yeah. There you go. Quite a good little John, that, isn't it? Quite a good little John for the art teacher. Thank you very much, Stephanie. Take care. That's on its way to you. Diana Rose. Could you put Bravo 6 going dark? Daddy Price. So you've said yes, of course I can. Diana Rose. Bravo 6. Going dark. There you go. And I'll sign it for you as well. There you go, Diana. Signed, all signed for you. Okay, how are we doing? 39, we're on 39. Okay, we've done well tonight. Oh my word, this is to Farah. Is it to the Farah? I wonder. Anyway, I will sign it. It looks like it's got one extra R. As far as I understand, Farah to be written on the scripts at least. But yeah, to Farah. It's got nothing other than sign it, so there you go, Farah. There you go, Farah. Signed for you. Next one is for Haley. Haley says, at the end of the day, someone has to make the enemy scared of the dark. A little doodle with price on his cigar. So, to Haley. And I'll write it down for you. You know, I'm going to get the script writer to like come up with some like smaller quotes going forward, just like "you there" or "bang," something not so long, because it takes a while to write these out. At the end of the day, someone has to make the enemy scared of the dark, don't we? Okay. Signed for you there. And what else was it? Little price with a cigar. There you go. To Haley. End of the day, someone has to make the enemy scared of the dark. Signed for you, and little price with a cigar. There you go. Off to you. Okay. Here we go. We are moving towards the last 15 minutes. Thank you again for your purchases. I hope that everyone's getting close to seeing theirs done at this point. We are down into the last 100 orders now, which is great. So there's actually 88 VIP orders left that will be signed on a live stream. So it looks like probably I'll do one more next week, but we should get the 88 done. I'll do it the front side of the week, as not to get too close to the holidays. So yeah, to Sophie, choose love. not fear. Because it's important to do so. There you go, Sophie. Signed for you. There you go, Sophie. Oh, you've been stressed out with college. You had your finals in college. Well, don't be. Control what you can control. Write the answers. Let them mark it. Deal with it afterwards. No point in stressing in the future that hasn't yet happened. Okay, next one is for Adamaritz. Sounds good to me. I was wondering if you could also draw a heart. Yeah, of course I can. Adamaritz. There you go. I'll sign it for you there. And we'll add a little heart for you. There you go. Signed and done. Okay. Next one is for Kendall. Kendall, hi Kendall. If you're a little heart in the print, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, this is great because hearts are quick to do. So happy to do so. A little heart above it there. There you go, Kendall. Sign for you there. Thank you. Karina. Karina is next. Karina says, can you say, hello, Karina, in your price voice? Yes, I've done it. Favourite price quote, and you're getting to stay frosty. To Karina. Stay indeed frosty. Stay very frosty. There you go, Karina. Sign for you there. Done. It's funny when the comments go off. It just feels like I'm just sat in a room on my own, making this up. Like I can't tell if anyone's saying anything. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, there we go. Yeah. See if anyone's asking anything. Questions are still coming through. Let's see. Someone's asking, are you two Swifties? Well, I can't speak for Union, but I think Taylor Swift is a great songwriter. I really do. I think some of her earlier stuff, some of the country stuff is fantastic. You Belong With Me, I believe is the song. Great song. Yeah, I like a lot of her stuff actually. I think she's very, very talented. So if that makes me a Swiftie, so be it. Yeah, this one is to Kevin. Apart from your signature, could you write a catchphrase from the game and a little doodle and the 141? Kevin. My catchphrase, I suppose, be Bravo 6 going down. Feels like that's my. There we go, Bravo 6 going dark. I'm going to sign it. And I'm going to draw price. Soap. Ghost. And gas. There's the team. There's the signing. You are welcome, Kevin. Okay. Where are we? It is 47. 47. Okay. You're looking good on those. What information can I share which you might want to know? One of the first things I ever did for Call of Duty was getting a teeth mold, which is interesting. So one of the things I believe they were finding difficult when they were doing the motion capture was people's faces not looking 100% correct because their teeth didn't match the rest of the face. So we scanned in dental molds as well, so that when the mouth opens, it feels natural and it doesn't look all weird. So yeah, that's a strange but true fact. Jack, a quote, doodle, or anything you feel would be great. Maybe even a "You'll Never Walk Alone" if you want. Jack, nothing would make me happier. So I'm going to put to Jack up the Reds, Liverpool 2.0, and you'll never walk alone. I've got material for days when it comes to my beloved Liverpool Football Club. So Jack, you can have that. You're welcome. Up the Reds. It's over to Championship winning season. Okay, 1 second, bear with me again. This time of the night is when your flu kicks in, isn't it? Okay, let's get down to 80 left. So 3 more, and then I'm calling it a night. So 3 more. This one is for Rainy. Rainy, at your favourite price quote. Bravo 6. Going dark. There you go, mate. Done. There you go. There's that done. Next one is to Kathy. Kathy says, could you draw a picture of Price? Yes, I can. And I'll do it now. There's his hat. There's his face. There's his eyes. He's grumpy. And then I'll sign it for you as well, Kathy. So Kathy signed, and there's Grumpy John, grumping about on the page there. And last, is it the last one? Or am I getting ahead of myself? No, it's 81. So this next one is for Tiffin. To Tiffin. Typhon, or Tiffin. Tifen. Tiffin, when you write history, history is filled with liars. In the frame. History is filled with liars. There you go. Done. I'll sign it over there for you. You know, Typhon? Done. That is for you. And the last one of the evening is to Juliana. To Juliana. No requests, just wants to say thank you for all the work you've done as John Price. I played all the campaigns recently and loved every moment. Well, a lovely way to finish, Juliana. I will just do a signature for you. There is yours, signed. Thank you. So, with that one done for Juliana, that is it for this evening. We're down to 79 orders left. 79 of you who've paid for it to be signed live on the stream. There's another bunch of you who I will sign afterwards, off stream, and get those sent to you. As always, choose love, not fear. See you guys soon. Take care.